Tell us about your indie music work, TV dinners and bartender.
Sure. Okay, so TV Dinners is an album that I released out last year, and it's quite a different concept because all of the songs I had originally composed as TV adverts in for major brands in India, and so there were a number of ads that I'd done where I'd done a small song which is like 45 seconds, and decided that I really liked the song, and it felt incomplete, like it needed to be made into a full song. So I recorded the full songs and made music videos and released an album last year. So it's an album of extended jingles, but it doesn't sound like jingles because I've chosen songs that doesn't have any kind of a brand connection or brand lyrics, and they're just like normal songs. And I found a lot of people online who were searching for these songs thinking that they were pre-existing songs, and so that also encouraged me to make the album because people were looking for where these songs came from, and they were actually just jingles that I'd written. And so that's TV Dinners, and one of the things that came out of TV Dinners that was fun for me was that I got into directing music videos. So now I'm quite into this as a sort of another interest of mine is directing music videos, and I'm also planning to direct my own feature film at some point soon too. But that's working on the script for that. Bartender, which is sort of I guess it's an indie project, and it's also kind of a film project as well. So it.
Tell us about the film project also.
Okay, so the film project, I can't really tell you much about the story, but what I can tell you is that it's kind of related to Bartender, which I've already released 3 albums of Bartender songs, which are old songs which I recreate in a kind of a jazzy live music way. So now I thought instead of doing a 4th album, I want to make a feature film and fill the feature film with songs and do it in that old school style. You know, these days with Bollywood films, they're trying to make all of the songs that come in very like realistic to the setting of the film. You know, like so they go into a bar and there's a song that happens there, or you know, it comes in a very sort of realistic way. I want to go back to the old school style in this film, where it's a musical. So the characters can be talking to each other, and then all of a sudden they start singing. So it's like the old school musical style from the 50s, 60s, and so I'm working on the script.
And it'll be like sort of like the old musical Hollywood musicals of the past meets Bollywood. Will it be something like that in those lines?
Well, if you think about all, like for example, old Guru Dutt films or any of the old films from 60s, 50s, 60s, they're all musicals. They have a similar format to something like Oliver or Sound of Music, or you know, any of the big musicals that you have from the past in the West. It's a very similar format. Now, of course, there are Bollywood elements to it, but the basic format is that they're musicals. And now I think within Bollywood, you don't have the same format of musicals. There's still music that comes in the film, and there's still music that promotes the film, but you can't say that they're like musicals like used to be.